This Oklahoma team from 3 games a year ago, close ones, and certainly they've lost a lot of players from what those teams looked like. What have you seen in watching tape this year? Talented, but maybe young team right now.
They got a lot of people that can hit shots. They still got Jordan Wood. He got a lot of experience, and their big man, of course, Latin. So they still kind of sort of experienced. Like I said, they got a lot of guys that can hit shots this year together.
So you go back to the last 3 teams that you've played that weren't, a Baylor. You got Texas Tech on the road, Texas on the road, now Oklahoma. How do you stop yourselves from, maybe an underestimating an opponent or not bringing that energy that you obviously brought against the Baylor?
We just got to come out and play, man. Coach Huggins always says that in the huddles and in the locker room. We got to come out with extreme energy. He said if we don't play harder than anybody in the country, then our defense isn't what it's supposed to be. So.
I know that you took a lesson away from Texas. Is that something you guys kind of, hammer home to some of the younger players that, it's a tough conference no matter who the team is, that you have to bring that intensity?
Yeah, we got a lot of freshmen on our team and a lot of guys that haven't played as much. So we just got to tell them every time we step on the floor, every time we go somewhere, we just got to come with extreme energy.
Yeah, today, Javon's named the Naismith Trophy Player of the Week. What does that mean to you as a teammate?
He worked really hard. I ain't gonna lie. He works really hard. Off season, he was in there a lot, and it's paying off and it's showing.
Do you guys take something from that motivation to see, the way that he practices and how it does pay off on the court?
Yeah, you always got to take note when success happens. And I'm just grateful that he's on my team that it happens. You know what I'm
saying? Just to get back in here, the first game since knocking off number 1, what are you expecting from a midweek environment tomorrow night?
I feel like the fans are going to come out and be crazy as usual. Hopefully we feed off their energy and it gives us a boost.
The games against Oklahoma last year, obviously, a lot of them went down to the final play.
Yeah.
Do you ever have a dream or think about that shot Buddy hit last year, and like maybe in the dream the ball did leave his hands in time? Or
nah, I wouldn't have dreamt that, but it was a heck of a shot. I was lucky to be a part of it, but they're a great team. We just got to make sure we come in ready to play.
This year's team and last-second situations. I mean, the Texas Tech game kind of comes to mind when they hit the shot to send it to overtime, but there hasn't been a lot of other late-game situations. Though, is this team prepared for?
I feel like we've seen a lot of late-game situations. We've seen them all going into overtime, double overtime in Kansas State. I feel like we've seen a lot, so we will be ready for whatever comes our way.
The shooters you guys have this year make it more comfortable, I guess, in a late-game situation offensively?
I feel like the people with the ball we've grown up a little more, so it makes it that much easier for plays to happen.
Defensively, if the situation again comes up like where they have to race up the court, do you guys have a plan for that, or a different kind of press maybe? Or
not really, to be honest. Just get the ball under control, make sure somebody's guarding the ball at all times, and make sure they score over us and not past us.
They just hope they don't hit a half quarter, right?
Yeah, hopefully they don't.